I started out as an artist, and I always thought I'd be an artist from the time I was a very small child. I never thought I was going to do anything else. And I was very connected with the women's movement, and I really became dedicated to doing processes that were connected to women's work. And I went through different stages too, because I was involved with the civil rights movement, and I was an anti-Vietnam War person. It was also very involved in, I guess I would call the conflict between painting and crafts, or fine art and crafts. And so a part of what I would do with my life would be to be not just a maker, but be an advocate. It was 2001, and I really was affected by 9/11. I had a show right after that, and nothing sold. And I just thought, oh, I have to do something different. And I began working in a gallery. I just was going to work there 2 or 3 days a week. And I just became sort of smitten with being there and making things happen in a totally different way. And then in 2005, I had the opportunity to buy this gallery. I did it. I jumped. I started out in the gallery representing a lot of artists, and I've kind of narrowed that down. I realized I can't pay the attention I would like to if I represent too many artists. Part of what I want to do as a dealer is not just sell their work, although that's very important, but I do want to get my artists into museum collections, and I do want to further their career. Being a team player and feeling like you're part of the family of the gallery is important. When we do a show like this, the artists do everything they can to cooperate with me, because we both want the same thing, to have a successful show. I try to make myself as clear as possible, and I expect them to act in a mature, professional manner, and that's extremely important. I do tell artists, make the best work that you can. That collectors are more particular, I'm more particular, and I don't think that making a whole lot of less expensive, poor quality work is an answer. Doing business has changed so dramatically from 20 years ago. And we sent slides to people, and collectors held them up. I know they didn't get out a projector and pull out a screen and focus them on a screen. People that are on my mailing list before this show began, they got an email that showed them everything that I was going to have in the show, and had surprises on it, had some background information about each artist. And so I can communicate. I would have to send them a book. I can communicate so much more to them. And I know a lot of galleries are thinking about not having a storefront, a bricks and mortar presence. And I personally still think that's very important, even though, because it's like I say, I need to see an artist's work before I carry it. I think most of my clients, I would say, need to have seen the artist's work before buying it. And they'll see it at shows like this, but they also, somehow that bricks and mortar, they know where to get in touch with you on Tuesday when there's not a show.